Since they didn't put them in the structure deck where they belong, they put them in Phantom Rage and they weren't even worth their weight. Spoiler, but that's Konami for you.
Bunch of ball-washing bastards.
Mathematicians send Carbonet into the graveyard, banish it from your graveyard to summon Guard Dragon Justicia, which happens to be the only normal water dragon, wow, or Luster Dragon. There are more targets, but Luster Dragon is objectively the best one. Mathematicians is spellcast, Justicia's water, and Luster Dragons win. What that mean? Assuming Mathematician and Carbonet don't get negated, you'll have the appropriate monsters to summon any of these depending on what you summon with Carbonet, of course. Random discard with a symmetrical draw effect is something you gotta deal with. As far as I'm concerned, the owner should have been the only one drawing a card because you can't look at your opponent's hand and take a card from it. Spiritual Water Art. If this effect activated when summoned regardless of the method used, then I totally understand symmetrical draw. Yet Konami, the master of washing balls, decided differently. I don't actually think any Konami employees wash balls. It's just a clip I use, you know. It's funny.
It's a joke.
Rasenyu was close enough to the Wind Dart, target a card your opponent controls and put it somewhere, and obviously Konami purposefully made Awakening of the Possessed effects worse than the Spiritual Arts they search because you can summon each of them from your deck. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad summoning from the deck is only a possessed thing, eliminating the need to have them in your hand, but I also think the effects when summoning should have been better than they actually are. I don't really understand why they search their spiritual art when sent to the graveyard as opposed to when they're summoned, since you contribute them from the spiritual art. That makes no sense. As a matter of fact, I think the effects and requirements should be flipped. Search the appropriate spiritual art on summon, then when it's distributed for said spiritual art, you get a worse version of what the spiritual art does. It sounds so much better to me anyway, but nope, not the case. We get this.
And it's sickening.
Thanks for watching. My Patreon's in the description if you happen to be feeling just a little bit generous and you would also like to
help me.
Any and all contributions are very much appreciated, somewhat needed. Thank you. Discord server link in the description. Best way to contact me. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. No, really though, the help would be nice. No, seriously.
I appreciate you.